Hey guys, welcome to today's 5-minute meeting. I know it's been I think I didn't do anything last week at all. So again, these videos are going to be mainly targeted towards our leadership team and any pharmacy team members that are able to see this. And hopefully, the goal here is for me is to give you guys information as leaders, senior techs, and SFLs, and then to disperse that information throughout your team. So that's the goal here ultimately. So I'm going to go over some quick numbers from yesterday and then also numbers from last week. We'll talk about last week's Pulse meeting and then some ideas of things that are going on this week that are exciting, and then also talk about our Pulse meeting this week. So today's the 28th of January. Yesterday in sales we did $8,972. We were down 4.8%. In photo we did $305, an increase of 7.9%. In beauty we hit 104% of our goal. Awesome job today. Our goal is $1,162. We didn't do any flu shots or any non-flu shots yesterday, so no immunizations were done yesterday. Our 90-day average was 361. We entered 196 and we sold 259. And then in our core pharmacy workflow tool utilization, we had 95%. So pretty good day yesterday. Other than immunizations, everything else was great. We had a little bit of decrease in sales, but ultimately we had a pretty good Sunday. The store looks pretty good. I think we executed the customer plan well, so thank you for that. I know there's a little bit of opportunity still left to go. Hopefully we can finish that up today. The wall is done. Missing some pictures and graphics that weren't sent in. So hopefully we'll get those put up, or as soon as we get them, we'll put them up. Look to be doing we're going to be doing a periodic count on the cause wall, and I'll give you guys an update on what day we're gonna, or what the schedule is going to look like for that. I think Matt and I are going to talk about this week during our meeting. So be on the lookout for making sure that that's getting done. Last week in numbers, we were up 2.5% in sales, so nice job. Our beauty, we hit our beauty goal of 100%, so awesome job there. In pharmacy, we hit a big dip, 13% down. 493 was the average 90-day. Unfortunately, hopefully that number doesn't dip too much, but it doesn't look good with the plans that we may be or may not be losing. So we also took a dip in immunizations. We only did 7 flu shots and 6 non-flu, so definitely got some opportunity there. Our verified by promise time was 69%. We really got to get that to about an 80% or higher. Our waiters were 38%. I would really like to see that about 45%. So we really need to focus on trying to push waiters and getting those prescriptions out on time. Our texting was amazing. We did really good last week in texting, 64%. So thank you very much. I think what we're doing is really effective. Our phone hold time also went down, not by much, but it did go down to 210 seconds. So hopefully with the continued updating of profiles, that should go down as well. Hopefully the communication with us, between us and the customer or patient, is going to go up with those text messages. Also, our core pharmacy workflow tool was 72% last week, so we did have a couple days that we didn't do too well with updating that core pharmacy workflow tool. So we definitely need to make sure that that's being taken care of this week. Going over some of the things in the pharmacy, it's going to be not too much going on other than the news. In the news you can use, they're talking about some Apollo workers comp plan changes, so you can look for that. I'll put that out on here. It gives you the bin number and the PCN, so that way we can, and the phone number, just in case something comes up. I'll put that out on the bulletin board so that you guys can read it, but it is a plan change for Apollo workers comp. That's all for news to use. In the plan of the week, we're basically just talking about patient outcomes. Big information, a lot of information about how we can, or what we're doing to hopefully increase the patient outcomes and increase their adherence to their medications. So there is that new to therapy call list for patients that have missed a a dose of the medication, or didn't pick up the late to refill. So there's a late to refill new to therapy phone call that the pharmacists are going to be doing. This is basically just to determine what barriers there are for that patient, what we can do to help them so that they can stay consistent with their medication and hopefully get better over time utilizing that medication. They talked a lot about things that we can do to increase our patient experience. So verify by promise time, like I was telling you earlier, it's a big indicator of NPS. So we want to make sure that those prescriptions are done in a timely manner. Also, that something that can hurt our service levels are partial fills and out of stocks. So we should be hopefully reviewing that order every night or every day to get that those items in stock the next day. The biggest thing that I wanted to talk to you guys about was in the pharmacy was 90 days. 90-day scripts. We've got to get our 90-day scripts sold. It's the way of the future. We've got to start converting everything that we can to 90-day. So some ideas that we that they gave us at the last meeting is just to go through our bins and take all of the Med Ds, Medicare Part Ds, the MPDs, and take all those and make sure that they're all 90 days. If they're not, convert them and put a label on them saying that these were converted to 90 days. So we can have that conversation at the pickup window, and then update their profile indicating that they do want they want a 90-day script. It's something that we're really going to focus on. I'm going to talk to Ryan about that today or this week, so that way we can really focus on pulling 90 days. We can utilize our DHs, we can utilize our techs, we can utilize our pharmacists to make sure that we are converting everything to 90-day that's going to be paid for, and then asking our customers every time if they want a 90-day. So that's going to be huge for us. Make sure that we're really pushing our 90-day. Thank you so much for pushing our texting. I can definitely see a difference there. There was a huge jump, almost a 5% jump from last week to this week. So that means that we're doing what's expected, right? So making sure that everyone's doing that. That's another thing I'll be doing this week, is going over the non-senior techs to making sure that they're utilizing the F7 challenge and updating their profiles, the patient's profiles, every time that we talk to them. Updating phone numbers, asking for texting, asking for 90 days. 90 days is huge. We have to make sure that indicator is filled out. That's the most important thing, but also trying to persuade them into a yes for those prescriptions, those non-acute prescriptions, those maintenance medications. So let's make sure that we're focusing on that. That's it for pharmacy. Just making sure that we're staying on top of our core pharmacy workflow tool. We're actually doing the tasks that we're supposed to be doing in those sections. Phones, huge thing, with phones. Make sure that we're answering those phones at the fill station, or the pharmacist is answering those phones. And then just keeping up with service levels. For everyone else, this is kind of a basic. Everyone, Red Nose is coming up, 2019. So it is going to be from April 22nd to June 1st. They're going to have new noses. They're going to have regular red. They're going to have Rusty, Scarlet, Rojo, and Ruby. Those are all going to have superheroes. We're going to sell them like in a blind package, so that way you can hopefully collect them all. Going to be really huge this year. We are also getting t-shirts. So make sure that if you want a t-shirt, you let us know how many, and we'll write it, or you can write it up on the sign-up sheet up here. It's in the office. We have to have that in, and we need to pay for it before we order them. They are $4 a piece. So let's make sure that we have that taken care of if you want a shirt. And we're gonna do it big here again at 3141 for our Red Nose campaign. So get ready and get excited. Couple things that are coming up. We have a beauty must-haves on the 8th. We have Senior Day on the 5th. Super Bowl Sundays this coming weekend. Groundhog Day is on the 2nd. We get to know if we have a longer winter. It doesn't even feel like it's winter, right? We have some big resets. Shave is coming down on the 1st. Hair and deodorant, razor blade, cartridges, those are all coming down on the 1st, as well as paper plates, paper goods. We got to get those done. That shave needs is really bad, so huge opportunity there to get those done. Some some things that we are hot offers that we're promoting right now. Frito-Lay's $1.99. The Lay's, the Doritos. We have the deal of the week for the Pringles. They're 4 for $4. The Jack Link's jerky is $3.99. Oreos are $2.99. Oreos and Ritz. DiGiorno's are buy one get one free. And all 12 packs of soda are 3 for $10. So really good deals there. And then also 2-liter sodas are going to be 3 for $3. The 7-Ups, A&W, Sunkist, and Canada Dries. Those are 3 for $3. Again, talking about the Vitamin Angels program, making sure that we're continuing to do that. That is going to end on Wednesday the 31st or Thursday the 31st. So let's continue pushing that until then, and then after that we'll go ahead and take care of everything. We'll take everything off of the registers. Deals of the week. At the front we have the Suave. Those are buy one get one half off. The Scott paper towels or Scott towels are going to be 2 for $5 or 2 for $2 with the coupon, so that's a really good deal. You have the king size candy bars, which are 99 cents, and the Pringles, which are 4 for $4. And then in photo we have a 50% off of everything in photo. That code is 50 anything, and then 60% off of magnets and print books. And that code is gift me 60. Gift me 60. That's gonna be it, guys. I know it's a little bit long of a meeting. Oh, you know what? I wanted to talk about Pulse. So we just had a Pulse meeting on Friday. It was at 7. We actually need to have one on Fridays at 7 and one at 3:30. So plan on having that, just to communicate with each other and talk about, you know, ways forward, plans for ways forward. If you're a champion, I really do expect those ABCD forms. I did not get one from everyone this week, and I'll be talking to I'll be talking to Matt this week about why we didn't get those in. So let's make a plan. I expect you guys, if you're a champion, I expect you to make a plan and stick to that plan. And when we're not doing too well in those things, you know, Matt's going to be asking you why, or if there's a plan in place and what you're doing in order to make those things better. So like e-learnings, we went down to 174, which is great. We need to continue moving forward with that, and it can't just be on Matt. You know, there's a champion for that. There's got to be someone that's actually championing that plan in every one of these aspects. On Saturday, we're gonna have a pharmacy meeting. That's gonna be in the morning on at 8 o'clock for all pharmacy and DHs, and we're gonna talk about that as well. Where we're gonna probably have a Pulse meeting once a month for pharmacy, so we can communicate and talk about these plans of what we're going to do differently going forward. If you have any questions, let me know. That's all I have right now. Y'all have a great day, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.